Hey there guys, welcome to another Gamer Ground video. Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys some gameplay on this 5600 XT graphic card. It's a Sapphire Pulse. Okay, and come on, let's check it out. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about this graphic card right here, right now. Alright, so good thing about it, I like temperature. Yes, it's running actually very cold. I think you can see most of the games they are playing is hovering around sometimes below 60 degrees Celsius when it's really need to heavily process the graphics when game titles are graphic demanding. Yes, it will go slightly below 70 degrees Celsius, which I think is perform quite well. Okay, and yeah, continuing on the performance. Secondly, it deliver consistent 60 frames per second. So if you wanting to build a desktop to replace your console and you want to play a lot of game titles on 60 frames per second on a 1080p monitor, this is the card to go. Look at that, most of the games are running like what, consistently 60 frames per second. Alright, you might notice there's some occasionally some frame rates drop on my gameplay video. Please do note that the games are being recorded using the window games, so it is expected to have some frame rate drops. Okay, so you could see like maybe most likely towards to 10 frames per second drops. Yeah, there are times it could occur this problem. Alright, but generally most of the time you could see maybe 1 to 2 3 frame drops a little bit, but not that really bad, but it's still capable of delivering the 60 frames per second gameplay, which what most people want to have on their PC system. Okay, the other thing is quite attractive also, which makes it the third pros for this graphic card, is the price. Okay, actually the price has a pros and cons right now. Alright, so a little bit on the pros of the price. It's actually currently selling for 1,499 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, you can get it much more cheaper. I have seen some online deals giving it much more cheaper a little bit than the recommended retail price. Alright, so now let's go to the downside of this graphic card. Alright, so continuing on the price, the direct competition for this graphic card is the RTX 2060. Alright, similar performance, yes. There are certain games you could see that RTX might perform a little bit better compared to this graphic card, and there are times this graphic card performs slightly better. So that's why I say the performance is quite on par. But right now, if you really search for a RTX 2060, price could start from 1,300 plus ringgit Malaysia. So it's kind of little bit head scratch for customers when they want to buy this graphic card. Second thing I don't like is the port selection on the back. I'm not sure whether is it just only Sapphire brand. Sometimes some makers give you different selection of ports, right? But you only have like only one HDMI port here and 3 display ports here. Not sure why, but I'm actually a HDMI guy. Definitely would prefer to see an extra HDMI port over here. Okay. Yeah, basically that's it. Then the third thing, a little bit, you have to be aware on this using a Radeon graphic card actually. Alright, so if you really see a lot of the reviews before you watch my video, you could see that this AMD has actually released numerous software updates on this graphic card. Alright, and there's also BIOS to update. Alright, you need to update this graphic card BIOS, you know. I'm actually using the original BIOS. Okay, there's another latest BIOS which actually give you even extra performance, which perform even better than the RTX 2060. I'm not kidding. I didn't really have the time to check it out because I need to return this unit back. Alright, so yeah, it's if you are the person that don't really update your BIOS most regularly, or even your software updates, you don't really do it regularly, you might be missing out the full potential of this graphic card, to be honest. So make sure when you are purchasing a AMD graphic card, you be consistent to update the graphic cards software and BIOS. My final verdict, yes, I would actually really recommend you guys go and check out this new 5600 XT card. Okay, and make sure when you get it, update the BIOS, alright, and regularly update the Radeon software. It will give your graphic card a better performance. Alright, seriously, you have to update it. Okay, and if you are a person that is you don't really do a lot of overclock, maybe tweaking the graphic cards or anything, and you just strictly want to play 60 frames per second on maybe perhaps medium high setting, then yes, go for this graphic card right now, because it's really value for your money right now. Okay, yeah, so it plays well with modern game titles, even previous AAA title games. It also performed quite well. So overall, I would say the value for money is there. It certainly is there. So go and get it. Alright, so that's all, guys. My review of this Sapphire RX 5600 XT. Alright, guys, so if you guys like this video, please go and subscribe to it, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and drop some comments. Alright, and hope to guys see you on the next video.